Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is a Mother's Day live broadcast. I am grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for coming. I don't like my ear sticking out. That I don't like. Anyway, so I wanted to do this on Mother's Day to help us all kind of support women and feel supported as a woman. Okay. All right. So now we can officially start. So we are doing basically, I wanted to give you messages from your guides and also do a little meditation to focus on the archetype of mother, which is the archetype of mother is unconditional love. It is being present for others in compassion and mercy. I want you to think of the archetype of mother. This is like almost such an innate expectation we have of motherhood that it is unconditional love. Like your mother's going to love you no matter what, right? And that energy is um, put forward in what we think of as like Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, and other goddess figures that are very loving, compassionate, gentle, and nurturing. And so when we think of mother as that energy. And then when we get to know our mothers, sometimes they don't really hold that energy and it can create a lot of trouble in our lives. So, what we're going to do is reaffirm our connection to that uh, beautiful energy of mother, the unconditional love, the compassion, the acceptance, the nurturing, the abundance. So when we are connected to that, then we feel more that we belong here. A lot of us feel like we don't belong on earth and that the earth is kind of this planet we're visiting, but we don't really belong. But the truth is, we belong because we are here. So, whether you have found your place in the world or not, it's important that you know that the love of the Mother Earth is like gravity. Like there is a deep connection there that has supported your life and will continue to support your life. She's choosing that you're here. She chooses you. She chooses your um, what you have to offer in the world exactly as you are, no matter if you feel like you don't belong or you feel like you do belong, or you feel like you're struggling to make your way in the world, always turn to the earth and she will help nurture you and support you and get you through it. Okay. So, welcome everybody. I see we have a few people watching live, and I'm really grateful for that. So, say hello if you like. You can only subscribers can chat because that's how I set it up. Now sometimes I get a little trolly action, and I hope you can hear me. I hope everything is clear. So let me know if you're having any technical difficulties, and also just say hi. And just wanted to wait to see if any other people would show up before we get started on our mother meditation. Um, Anyway, so yeah, you do have to subscribe to chat and put a question. Also, I welcome your questions. We're going to do a little Q&A for the guides after. So after we do our little mother meditation, we will be doing um, a Q&A to get messages from spirit. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming and happy Mother's Day. I also think that there's another. Oh, hi, Steph. Oh, and hi, Natha. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. always worried about saying it wrong. Um, so, happy Mother's Day. I want you to know that the feminine is reemerging, and we're seeing it over and over again. And I just love the way that we are seeing women emerging as leaders and, um, in unusual places where they haven't been before. Thank you, Stephanie. Um, so we're seeing, women um, excelling in sports and leadership and you know it may feel like the masculine is off the chain right now, and it's true that things are looking pretty grim in some areas, but we're also seeing extraordinary miracles in ways that the feminine emerging in ways that are truly unexpected and always delightful. So pat your friends on the back and be there with women. Hey, Micah. So good to see you too. So be there for women. So to me, I really wanted to celebrate women today also because, there was one on the moon, one just won Kentucky Derby, and, there are other sports, uh, extraordinary sports feats and other ways that women are really emerging. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause and know that the feminine, that delightful, unconditional love, nurturing, and compassion energy is starting to really take root and grow now in this planet. I promise. So that is happening. Micah, you are missed as well. So hopefully we'll remedy that very soon. But it's so good to see you here. I hope your mom can join us too. Okay. So Mother's Day is a good day for all women everywhere. And because all women have that feminine, that glorious feminine energy that is uh, so powerful and so healing. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so let's talk about. We're going to just do a real quick meditation. I need to turn my light down because it's kind of in my eyes and bothering me. And it's hard to channel when you have a bright light in your eyes. And all my meditations are channeled. They're just sort of spirit guided, really. So we're going to get into the juicy, lovely, delightful, nourishing Mother Earth energy. So take a moment and take a long, deep breath in your nose and blow it out of your mouth. I have been doing the 3 minutes with spirit on the shorts and TikTok and all the other platforms. And that's been really fun for me. And there'll be more coming this week. Long, deep breath in your nose and blow it out of your mouth. And we always start with the 3 cleansing breaths. Long, deep breath in your nose and blow it out of your mouth. Okay. Now breathe gently in and out of your nose and just don't look at me. Keep your eyes closed. It helps to tune into the body and tune into your own awareness and all the subtle energies around you when you have your eyes closed. So breathing gently in and out of your nose lets your body know it's time to relax and to settle into a rhythm. A nice gentle rhythm in and out of your nose. We're going to allow that to take place and assure your body we can relax just for this moment. Be comfortable. Release all your tension. Know that you are safe. You are cared for. You are nurtured. Just as you stay in this place and time. Good. Okay. Now, as you sit comfortably, tune into your body and just make sure that there's no place that needs attention. If there is a place in your body that's uncomfortable, ask Spirit to fill it with light. Send some breath into that energy, to that space, and ask your body to release. And now we're going to ask your guide to create sacred space around you so that no person can, or entity, or anything, any energy interfere with this moment with you and spirit and the earth. So now we're going to ask to feel the earth beneath you, whether you're sitting on something or you have your feet on the ground or however it is. Just tune in to the energy of the earth. We're going to ask your guide to help you out, to tune in to the energy in the earth. We're going to ask your guide to help you feel the earth, the Mother Earth energy flowing up into your body. You may feel it or you may not. You may feel something physical or something more emotional, like a love energy or a gentle feeling in your heart. Or you may feel it throughout your body. However it comes to you, that is where the energy is most received and the biggest blessing for you right now. So once you can feel the energy of the earth, we're going to give her thanks. We're going to take a moment of gratitude for all that she has done so far, all that she has given you, all that she has done for you, from the air and the water and the food to the extraordinary experiences that you've had living your life, to the blessing of life itself. To be human is to be part of the earth, which is a miracle. So we're going to give her thanks for that. Thanks for nourishing us, nurturing us, supporting us in all that we do, in all that we wish to do, and all that we have done. Now I want you to imagine that the earth becomes a woman. So you see the earth becoming a woman in your mind's eye. If you have trouble visualizing it, just know that it is true. The earth has just become a woman standing before you in the most beautiful, awe-inspiring image. Here's your mama. This is the true mother. This is the one who loves you unconditionally. This is the one who nourishes you daily. This is the one who holds you when you cry. And this is the one who sees all that you can be and wishes for you only joy. Take a moment to connect with this image in all her beauty. And now we're going to ask her for a gift. So now we're going to ask her for the thing that you have been struggling with, for her to help you receive it so you no longer need to struggle, whether it's your health, your finances, your career, your dreams, your hopes, your love, your relationships, whatever it is. Ask her for help. And when you ask it, feel relief in your body as she says yes, she will help. She will help you find your way. She will help you receive all that you need. She will help you have every extraordinary experience you wish to have. And now, before she goes, she laughs and says it has always been and will always be, and she will always help you have everything you want in your life. Ask her for more and share your journey with her. And we give thanks. And we come back to the present and we ask our guide to bring us fully present into the moment, into this place and time, to ground us into the present and give thanks. Give thanks for all we have done and all they have helped us do and all they will help us do. So Spirit is helping us every moment as well. So we have two aspects that are helping us all the time. So if you want to take a note, write down what you got, what you felt, and something to remind you to connect with the earth every day so that there's no more struggle in your life. That's, I think, a good idea. Okay. So if you're ready, I'm ready to answer questions and share what Spirit has to um, share with you today. Whatever you would like to know. I hope that meditation was good. You, when this live ends, if you want to share it with other people, obviously you can. And I hope that it was helpful. So if you want to share in the chat or um, private message me, you can about what you got in your meditation. That's great. I'd be so happy to hear it. So, for your Mother's Day present, which is why we are here to receive our Mother's Day present. So, Stephanie, you want to ask a question? Micah, Nasa, I don't know who else is here. It doesn't give me it just tells me how many people are watching, but not who is watching. So, I don't know you're here unless you put it in the chat. Okay. No specific for Stephanie, just what her guides have for her. There's a lot of celebration going on, and I know that that's true in your life, but they're showing me parties, your graduations and things like that. But they're also reminding you to celebrate you, to celebrate, to give yourself a big pat on the back, do something that really nurtures you. Think about that one thing that will really make you feel like, yes, I have achieved this thing and I deserve this, um, whatever it is, facial massage, spa day, vacation, whatever it is. You have to add yourself into the celebration as you celebrate others. So there's a lot of focus on other people, but you have, as the mother especially, you help nurture and create that achievement for them. And that's what they'd like you to know. Like you have to stand out in your own focus and energy. The vision I'm seeing is you like giving stuff, doing stuff, helping people, all the normal things that you do practically day to day. But they're asking that you do at least, a percentage of that for you. I hope that helps because you're going to need it. The more that you do for you, I'm just saying, the more that you do for you, the more will come to you. The more good things come to you. It's your turn, in other words. Okay. Already planning on doing that. Good. I'm going to take graduation. Ooh, yes. Make sure it's fun and there's no responsibility involved, knowing you have to take care of on the trip. Okay. Just you or people that come take care of you. That'd be good too. That's excellent. Okay. So for Micah, okay, let's see. Mike is doing a non-diet company that is phenomenal, and I'm just so in love with it. In love with seeing your posts on social media. So if you can follow Micah along, she's amazing. Um, I want to see. So let's start with the work area. What pivotal moment for each this summer? Mhm. Um, they're showing me that you have been you've been um, following along the steps, like every little crumb of life, every little crumb of mm, your next step, your next step, your next step. You have been doing all those things, and that is what's created this synchronistic, everything's coming together finally energy. And so when we follow our intuition and we follow spirit, we're asking for help and we actually follow through with what little nudges come through that, miracles happen. And it's an act of faith to follow your intuition. It's an act of faith to follow spirit. But it's also extraordinarily powerful in changing your life. And you've done all that. You've done all the work. You've let go of all the ego attachments in a way that have been toxic for you, and you've moved forward in a really beautiful way. So, first, they want you to pat yourself on the back because all these things, has been an extraordinary um, shift that you've worked hard on. And but now things get easy, but they are showing me like a little roller coaster. Now it's not a big colossal roller coaster, it's just a little waves, right? So there still will be things that kind of go up and down, and there still will be things that won't be that'll be surprising or not as easy as you think they should be. But it's still sort of like ironing out the details kind of thing about the new life, about the new way of doing things. about how you're going to manage this energy in a way that keeps the flow going. Because a lot of times when good things happen, I'm not saying this for you, but just for in general, like, and you're not used to good things happening, we can sabotage them, right? And so I don't see you doing that, but I do see you being like, I thought all the good things were happening now. And sometimes there's still a little bit of oof, but you just keep going with the oof. And it may iron out a lot easier than you think it would, and a lot easier than it used to. So where it used to maybe have dragged you down, you just kind of go, okay, this is what I'm doing now, and you move through it, kind of idea. In particular, there is they're showing me a vacation in, it looks like July, um, and it's going to be a very big deal. It's going to be life changing. So, and it's not a short vacation, like a long weekend. It's like 2 weeks. It's pretty substantial. Uh, it's kind of funny that you'd be doing that in like after you just started a new job, but I'm seeing like you traveling, and it's going to be really nice. It's going to be kind of like honeymoon like. It's going to be kind of like, a kind of romantic getaway that's super memorable, and just really lovely. Um so I see that happening for that's kind of your romance. Um and it looks just like, Caribbean. It looks tropical. So if you don't have anything planned yet, it's only 2 months away, but plans should start coming. Anyway, so there's that, and now let's talk about the work. Um, they're just showing me that the work just keeps growing. Like, it's kind of the work just like, so the work's just like, you know, going up. And it's going to increase. You are going to need to learn to manage how much work you're going to take on, and all of that. So it may feel like a slow start, but it's going to keep going up, 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 up like that. Um, so the thing is to manage your time, your energy, and really figure out where to put your time and attention for the best benefit for you and your clients and all that. Because I think you're going to get, by the end of the summer, you're going to have a lot of work. Before that, I can't tell, where that really kicks in. It doesn't look like a big increase suddenly. It's just a slow incline. But by the end of the summer, you're going to have more than enough, and you're probably going to need to make some choices on how much your time you're putting here and there and so forth. So I hope that helps. Yeah, you're definitely expanding. I'm so happy for you. Very cool. So who's next? Yeah. Well, things are really turned around for you. I'm just so happy. Very good work, really. It's not easy to change your life like you have. I know. All right. Anybody else? So those were only two questions. Oh yes, Nasa's question. Sorry. Um, I think I missed it. Yeah, Stephanie, I'll go ahead and take Nasa's question if you want to post it. I need to take a sip of water. Okay. My dear Nasa. Um, I want to say, anybody else, you can post your question. Um, okay. Uh, so Nasa's questions about work, life, family, relieving stress. Your guide is here. You have a very funny guide right now. Your guide is appearing in a very kind of comical way, and that looks like a old timey nun with a ruler. Ah, all right. You're in. So she's trying to break you of a habit. She's a nun, and she's breaking you of a habit. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, she's trying to break you of a habit. Um, so every time you do it, she's like, "No, don't do that." So she's saying don't, and what she's trying to break you of is worrying about other people and taking on their problems. So every time someone in your life has a problem, you want to fix it. You want to jump in and handle it. And she's stopping you. So I want you to imagine your guide saying, "No, no, that's not your problem. No, no, that's not your problem. No, no, don't touch. That's not your problem." And it will work will be a lot easier if you do that because you also do that at work, although you're quite stellar at work. So I'm seeing that you actually do an extraordinary job, and you probably do, the work of 10 people. Um, she's It will help you to kind of back off a little bit, at least, um, at work, but this is more about your personal life, taking on other people's problems in your personal life. So don't do that anymore, and ask her to help you gently so she can gently remind you to say, "No, that's not your problem." Okay? So we're going to ask her to give you a signal, like a physical signal. And it can even feel like a little tap on your hand, or it can feel like a little, tickle on your cheek or something, a signal that says, "Not your problem." Okay? So I want you to sit real quiet right now. We're going to ask this beautiful guide who's helping you break a habit. It's a habit that you have of taking on other people's problems. So she's trying to help you break that habit. So, so sit there quietly and ask her for a physical signal that says, "Not your problem. Stay out of it." Okay. And, you know, if you just breathe and allow and tune into your body and see what kind of physical sensation you get. Um, some people get tingles like butterflies, or, a little tickle or a little pressure, or something like hand on heart. Or even on your head, you could feel a little pressure. So, whatever that little physical sensation is, that will help remind you that you're overstepping. So it's like her little ruler hitting you on the hand. No, no. You're overstepping. Not your problem. And at first, you may get that sensation quite a lot. until you start breaking that habit. You're gonna a whole lot of stress is gonna be gone when you do that. And you're gonna ask her, even if you don't get a physical sensation right now, you can keep asking for it. But you also have to agree that you don't need to interfere, that you don't need to do that. You don't need to, um, you know, take on other people's problems. So there's part of you that really feels like it's your duty to do that. And coming to terms with that as well will help a lot. Okay. So I hope that helps. Once you start getting in the habit of not interfering, you're going to feel a lot better. You're not going to worry anymore because spirit's got them. They've got their own things. They've got their own guides. They've got their own lives. They've got their own patterns. They've got their own things they're working out. This is the problem when someone was an angel in the past. I feel like it's a very angel energy. Angels are all about jumping in and taking over and healing people, and that's what you're doing. But it's stressing you out, so time to stop. Okay, I hope that was okay, Nasa. I hope so. So I don't know if we have anybody left. I'm gonna log off if there's no other questions or comments, or we don't have a big audience today. But if you have a question, I'm super glad to answer it if you put it in the chat. And Stephanie, let me know what Nisa says if she thinks I'm full of hooey. Oh, she's just so if she thinks I'm full of hooey, I need to know that too. If she can message me privately. She wants. Anybody else? Okay, well, I guess we could end in early. And if there's no other questions, comments, conversation to be had, I'm so grateful. I am doing, oh, we should put in here that if you'd like to leave a tip, um, you can do so on Venmo. But also, I am doing 3 Minutes with Spirit on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts. And uh, I'm also on Substack, and you can find me there as well. Uh, so I hope that you enjoy those, and you can watch those and share them and so on. So anything else that I want to say? Oh, I'm doing a special on readings, which I think everybody knows here, but I am doing my normal reading is 155 an hour, and I'm doing 110 an hour for Mother's Day special, and that price ends on tomorrow. So you can send that to Venmo, and I'll get your information through Venmo, and we'll set up a time. And you can buy one for other people, or buy it for yourself, or get it for, stock up. Some people stock up and get it for that price for the rest of the year. Oh, thank you, Micah. That's so sweet. I love all your posts too, Micah. It's so inspiring. You guys are awesome. Happy Mother's Day, and may again, I see we have more watchers, but I don't know if they want to get a reading, so I'm kind of lingering. Anyway, if you want a reading, put it in there now so I know. Um, Thank you so much for all your support. Happy Mother's Day. Don't forget to ask the beautiful earth for help, 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 help. And we will talk again. I'd like to pick up again on the live streams. Thank you, Sunbelt. Oh, she has tech issues. Yes, you can ask a question for your mom. So I want to start doing live streams now more often because I have been neglecting them and going through some integration and shifting on my own. So now I can uh, start doing them on the weekends. I usually do Saturdays, but I'm not going to commit to any particular date right now. But I will let you all know if you are follow me on social media, on my Substack. Substack is where you get the newsletter, the updates. And Substack is substack.com. Yes, you can ask a question for her, Micah. Substack.com/at Janet. That's it. That's me on Substack. It doesn't have my last name on it. Don't ask why. It's a long story. Anyway. Okay. No reasonable offer. Frustrated. I love your mom so much. Um, it does look like it doesn't look like anything's going to start moving again till July. July looks like a good month for most people. She's so sweet. I love her too. She's a doll. Anyway, I think that there's going to be an offer in July that is acceptable. It may not be the best, but it does feel like good enough to go ahead and sell. Um, if you don't take that offer in July, it it looks like the fall is a really good time. Uh, if you could afford to wait it out, the fall will be really good for her to sell. She'll get a little more money. It'll feel a little bit, better. But there is a reasonable offer in July. So it's up to her. I would also, do a little energy work on it. And really, by energy work, I just mean, give the house thanks, let the house know that, you're looking for the right owner for it, that kind of thing. Have a conversation at the house, like, you know, how much you love being there and how much the new people are going to love it. It's just sort of a way to open up the energy. You could do a full on ceremony or something like that to release it. But I think just letting the house know how much you love it and that it's time for you to go and time for your house to receive new people, that kind of thing, always gives a little bit of freeing up of the energy and of the land. You can also do, like, if you did a ceremony, you could do like on guardians, like you could um, give thanks to the guardians of the land and the four directions and, bless the house in gratitude and leave behind an offering for all the things that the house has provided for her. Um, that's always a nice thing. And offerings come in the form of like crystals or feathers, natural things, tobacco, cornmeal, those things are considered appropriate offerings for the land in gratitude for being there in support of us. So there's that. Yeah, really nice. Okay, my darling. It looks like we are complete. I am so grateful to all of you, and we'll hopefully keep the energy moving at least a couple times a month. That would be my desire. All right. Take care.